So the lasagna's become our signature dish, probably because it slaps, it's super tasty, it's super luxurious. Now, who doesn't love a nice slab of lasagna? Reading about it online was a little bit surreal. It was our first week of opening, and Steve runs up to me and he's like, this guy's crying. Sat down with him, introduced myself, and he pretty much told us it made him feel the same way that it makes us feel about our grandparents. It kind of brought that nostalgia out for him. That was actually an insane moment.
You've got to hold on.
Layer of bechamel on the bottom, pasta, ossobuco, bechamel, pasta, and just keep repeating. So myself, Nick, my business partner Steve, we're the two faces behind Sydenham. We're two best mates. We grew up together, very much enmeshed in each other's lives. It's just heaps of fun, and it's something that we've been planning for 5 years, but we never thought it would pop like it did. Like it's been pretty good.
Do you?
So the menu with Sips, a lot of it is inspired by our grandparents, the things that they used to make, and the love behind that. We want to give people like a slice of what we had growing up, and the kind of feelings that kind of brought out in us, and we just want to give that to people. So one of the things growing up was my grandmother's Pastitsio. Every time, like it was school holidays, you jump in, I'd be watching her make it. I was always obsessed with food as a kid, so I'd watch her make that. So a lot of those core little things of her making that Pastitsio, I thought, all right, how can I encapsulate that, turn that into something that's super tasty and that people want and that people will like. And then that's just pretty much how the lasagna came about. Very authentic in a way, but not authentic. So it leans more on that inspo of making it as a lasagna, but still lying with that sort of tradition that we grew up with.
All this beef that we get is Black Angus beef that's pasture raised out of Cowra. Yeah, so part of the beauty of this shin, what you'll see when we cut into it, is that the shin is just a binding of all these small muscles and connective tissue. And that connective tissue, when slowly cooked, usually in a moist environment, is what becomes really rich and it becomes really tender and makes the most incredible soft meat that just flakes away.
So the fresh pasta, it's a lot softer. When you've got the shin, you get chunks of it where they're, some chunks might be smaller than others. They just complement each other really well. Simple bechamel. I don't play around too much with it. We've got the vodka sauce on the bottom. Chuck a bit of chili and some cream in there. Just give it a little bit more of a push, a little bit more of a kick. So we use beef shin, mostly because we don't want it to be your standard stock, like run-of-the-mill lasagna. Like, yeah, you can mince your own beef shin, but there's something different about biting into a lasagna or biting into anything, and you get a nice soft chunk of meat that you weren't sort of expecting. It's like a little burst of flavor. You've got chunks of beef, silky pasta, and then you get these little bits that kind of crisp up and crunch up a lot, and then you bite into it and you're like, oh wow, it all just works. It all just tastes great. A lot of love. Really, it's just a good quality product that's handled well, and it shows in the final dish, right?